Badoop. Remove the fucking veil. Whoa! We are here.
Oh no,
It is Super Gamekast 2.
it sure is.
Live from,
Our own rooms, because where else could we be
yeah, basically.
at this point?
Trapped in our own bedrooms.
Mommy, let me out.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. I need to move my mic. Fuck. Okay.
Move your mic.
There we go. Hope they caught all that. Cart Bale, welcome, buddy. How you doing?
Hey.
Uh,
Oh my goodness.
How is everybody doing? Nasty Boots and Nicole, I caught you guys earlier. Sorry that we're running a little tad late. I know Nasty Boots said he'll be in and out getting the Doom Platinum.
Oh right.
You know. So yeah, that's good on you getting that Doom Platinum. I got opinions on Doom.
Yes, we will talk about that.
Yeah, so
Turns out.
we all live staying inside, playing games, making music. I'm okay. How are you guys?
That sounds all right.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I don't know. I kind of just tried to chill this past week when I wasn't working.
Yeah.
So other than that, I've discovered I love working from home and I never want it to change.
I'm hoping. I don't have high hopes, but I'm hoping that this. We were talking about this last night. We were doing a community night, Call of Duty Warzone, and the conversation came up like, yeah, I think people are going to want to work from home a lot more, and I think businesses will be a bit more lenient now that we've been forced to test it out across the nation.
Yeah, absolutely across the world.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah. So I'm hoping.
Morning,
I think people. Yeah.
Morning, Garl.
Oh, hey, girl, how you doing?
Morning, buddy. We all live in a self-quarantine. Self-quarantine. Oh, God. So, yeah. No, it's been an alright week, though, for like, me personally, at least. I don't understand these people who are, like, a week and a half in and already stir crazy.
Right. Well, again, these are people who are not. They're not used to it. They're not used to the quarantine life that was our norm.
Yeah, like that that is like go out, exercise for maybe a half an hour, then all right. Bogged inside, video games, let's get to it.
Yep.
Movie, yeah, like nah man. I actually I've seen so many posts like this where it's just like self quarantine, like normal person crying, gamers just a laughing face, just so much. Let's see, good, pretty much done deciding on parts.
Cool.
I'm done as well. And Aaron is bottom.
I've bought most of them, and now I'm at the point where I'm like, do I need to buy more? Is there more I need to get? And my budget's can't really allow for too much, but I'm just sitting here like, I need a monitor. I need a second monitor. I've been using an old TV as my main monitor, but I've been thinking about getting a 144 hertz monitor.
I was about to say, you know what you need?
Yeah.
You need a 144 hertz monitor.
Which I never experienced myself, so it's hard to judge.
It's nice. It's real nice. Hold on.
Look at everyone jumping in here.
Yeah, so I guess I'll have to get the non-Wi-Fi version of my motherboard. Whatever, cool. As my card.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like I was paying the extra $5, but apparently they're out of stock, so whatever. Yeah, I'll have my part list pulled up here. Save money on that 144 hertz. It's worth it.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of right now. I have a 80 plus bronze power supply that's been doing me very well, and I'm sort of carrying that over to this new computer. And
you're hoping that'll be okay?
I'm hoping.
I don't know. What's the wattage on it?
Fuck, I haven't opened it up in a little while.
That
is a very good question. You're right. I've according to PC Part Picker, my wattage is very low, but I don't know.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, fuck it. All right, no, I'll pull up the motherboard in a sec. So, hold on, we got we have a couple of other comments that I need to catch up on. Shawshank says, I'd rather be out and doing work than when I get home, work doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, that's true. I do like that.
Yeah, like, I understand that, but, like, the thing is like, dude, I get an hour of my life back because I'm not commuting.
Right.
Like, that's, and then also I get, like, 30 minutes of my life back because I'm doing my breaks here, and then another hour to 30 minutes of my life back because I'm doing my lunch here.
Right.
Like, like it's, and if it's slow, which, my job, it varies. If it's slow enough, I can dick around and play video games during my shift. I can't do that in the office. They fucking fire me on the spot.
It helps if you have like an extra room that you can make your work room,
Right,
and then
which
escape from that.
I currently don't have that, but, like, you know,
You can deal, but I would understand some people who are just like,
yeah.
I can't deal with that.
I don't know. You get into a different mindset. As for Nicole says, jumping in and out. Hey, jump in, jump on me.
Whenever you can jump in and jump out, hey, it's all good.
Yeah,
We're
for
hanging
sure.
out here.
Let's see. Yeah, if I didn't have games right now, I'd just like, yeah, dude, I would be like, all right, hey, Steph, we're gonna watch through all the Marvel movies again. Gonna go through all 20 something of those.
To be honest, I'd probably be more productive if I wasn't. But hey, you know what? I like video games.
Yeah, I'd be writing a script for a show about video games. So there you go.
Right.
So Cartbill says, beast of a CPU though. Yes, I am going significantly overkill, though it looks like it went up in price.
Uh-oh.
What? That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
It happens.
Going up by $100 though?
Well, that's a lot.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna check Amazon real quick.
While we were doing that, I checked my CPU, and I'm at 850 80 plus bronze. So
Okay.
I've
Okay,
had it for 5 years.
So it's just the efficiency that's low, not the. Oh,
Wattage.
okay. It just looks like prices have gone up because of everything right now. So that's
Yep.
why it's. That's why I looked at. I was just like, what the hell?
By now.
Well, I'm waiting on that $1,200 check from Uncle Sam. So.
Well, exactly. So.
Anyway, we'll go over both. We'll go over both builds. So are you? So what is new in your machine? Because you're not doing as extensive as an overhaul, but you're still doing an overhaul.
No. So here, let me grab my stuff real quick, actually, and show you guys.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's gonna be even. Yeah, well, because it's gonna be scarcity is gonna start to happen, especially in RAM, boys. Let me tell you right now, if you are ordering anything, get some fucking RAM. That shit is gonna get scarce. RAM and SSDs.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So I'm telling you, those are always the first things to go short. If you are like, if you're thinking about building something new and you want to get fucking on that shit now, that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. All right.
First
bit.
All right.
You got an MSI B450 Gaming Pro Carbon AC motherboard.
That is a good motherboard.
It is an AMD motherboard. It'll be my first AMD computer. So.
Same actually.
Really?
Well, so I had an AMD GPU once, but it basically set itself on fire.
Oh no.
So, kind of avoided them for a while.
Okay. Can do. All right. So there was that. Mm-hmm. Then I got my GeForce GTX 1660 Super. Mm-hmm. We've discussed that on the podcast and on other shows before. This is more just to be able to play current games at a good while streaming, and play well until the new graphics cards come out.
Just set away for that 3000 series. Probably going to get delayed till next year at this point.
Probably, which I'm not going to think about too much right now. But either way, this is a good way to weather the storm.
As Cartbill is saying in the chat, it's a good value card.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So
it's a real good value card. I'm carrying over a 1080, so it's like, that's why people will notice in my build there's no GPU, because
right.
I don't have to worry about a GPU.
Nah, at
So,
least not for right now. You're
mm-hmm.
good. Here's the one that took up nearly half my money so far. It is an AMD Ryzen 7 3700X processor.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at because I was looking at doing a similar upgrade path to you, but then
Hmm.
Uncle Sam was like, check, and I was just like, cool.
Yep. Sure.
So this is we're gonna go big.
Right.
All right. So, is there any way to tell if your CPU will bottleneck your GPU? Reading online.
Um,
Um,
so I'm not I don't know a whole lot about bottlenecking, Bronson. You'll have to take that one.
um, Nicole says, "Oh, unrelated to computers, but my expanding hobby. I decided to pay the extra shipping to get markers Wednesday instead of middle of next month.
Yeah,
Very
no.
nice. Very nice.
Yeah, you don't want to wait
Don't
that
want to.
long. I
Yeah,
understand, but
which might happen to my Persona 5, and I'm pissed.
uh
So, Cartwheel says, almost bought for myself, but decided to treat myself an RTX 2060 Super instead. Okay.
sure.
As for explaining, that's a good card as well. As for Garl, so what bottlenecking is, for those of you who don't know, it's where your GPU can obviously pump out more performance, but there are certain things that it needs to send to the processor to get through the system, and the processor's not fast enough. So it's like if you were to pair like my 1080 with an i5 2500,
Oof.
the only way you can really tell, the like build guides are a good way if you really want to do it blind. Things in certain price tiers will tell you. Like if you're getting an i3 and something and an 8 and a video card that has the word 80 in it, probably not a good look.
Sure.
Things like that. Um, so yeah, that's
Okay. So yeah.
yeah, 37, dude, a 37X with a fit with a 5700, that'll be fine. Like that will literally that's no problem. Um,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone's agreed. Yeah, that's a good deal. Yeah, keep us updated, Carl, with your PC setup. I like hearing about that stuff.
Yeah,
So
same. I love build guides. They're
yeah.
like I can watch Linus all day long.
I have been so like because I'm not much of a I've not been much of a computer person up until recently, and then my computer literacy has been, slowly going up, but like not. Anyway, I've just been watching a lot of Linus Tech Tips videos, watching him like build PCs and tear down PCs while I'm doing other things because it's just I don't know, I'm like high on it right now.
Dude, no, yeah, once you get there, it's great.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
awesome.
So final piece I have right now is Corsair Vengeance Pro RGB RAM.
Is that the same? That's literally the same fucking RAM I'm buying. That's funny.
Is it?
It's just
That's cool.
bigger sticks. Did
Oh
anyone
shit.
else see the PewDiePie build from Linus the Creeper? That thing was crazy.
I saw it. I did not see the video yet, but I saw that thumbnail. I was like, I don't. What are they
They
doing
so
over
they
there?
literally made a spring like Jack in the Box style head for it. Crazy. And Garl
Ridiculous.
says, "Same, Aaron. It's like a new language. I feel like."
Yeah, no, it totally is, and there's a lot to learn and a lot to figure out, but it's just fun. And the saddest part is that making PCs is so expensive. You only get to really build one once every like 5 or 6 years, depending on your income.
Like for me personally, I do one every 4 years.
Okay,
That's my timetable. If I can get 4 years out of you, perfect.
right.
GPUs can go a little longer for me because I go fucking hog wild when I buy a GPU.
Okay.
I don't do the game of like, oh, I'll upgrade my GPU later. I do what is the fastest thing you have under $1,000.
Oh,
Um, which when I built my machine, the answer was a regular 1080.
right. PC
Um,
gaming can be cheap. It can also be very expensive.
yeah, no, you can build a capable gaming rig for $500 that'll last you maybe a year, year and a half. Or you can build a $5,000 compensator monster.
Yep.
GPU, CPU, and motherboard are all on sale. That's a good get.
Nice. That's amazing.
I don't know what. So this is the exact same price I had my cart the other day, but for some reason the processor's $100 more expensive.
Yep.
But nothing else here got cheaper.
Mm.
Did they remove the power supply from my cart? They did.
Is it out of stock or what?
The fuck is happening? Okay, hold on. Well, I know what one I was gonna buy. The last 3 computer builds I've done, I've raised this, and then the one before this, I have bought the same power supply.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because it's that good and it's affordable.
Sure. Yeah.
Power supply. So we want 700 to 800 watts, 80 plus platinum.
Oof.
Apply. I don't want my house catching fire.
I mean, that's fair, but like I was like, I'm trying to figure out if I want to upgrade to gold.
That's what I have in this current machine. Anthony Ta was actually the one who told me go to platinum.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, fuck. Okay.
Because he wants the most efficiency from his power supply, and he also doesn't want his house to catch fire.
I'm gonna have to. We need to get Anthony on a call at some point, not on a podcast or anything, but I want to talk with him about that because.
They're apparently. Right. Oh, that's the answer. They're out of stock.
Yep.
Bastards.
Oh, it sucks.
Oh no, this is gonna be the nightmare scenario, isn't it?
Garl says only thing I feel bad about on my AMD GPU is there's no ray tracing.
Yeah, but
like ray tracing is nice.
You'll be okay.
That's the thing. Like, if you really feel bad about it, like when you get into a better financial situation, you can sell that card and get one with ray tracing. But like, I honestly think you'll be fine.
Okay, well, everyone knows the power supply I want to put in this, so it's the. So we'll just I'll pull it up on Amazon so people know.
All right.
All right. So is that it? Is that all you're upgrading right now?
So that's the thing. It's like that's what I've got bought. I have so then I bought an Intel M.2 NVMe SSD to put in my motherboard because I've never had one of those either. But it seems really nice, so I got one of those. And then
an SSD or God, what's it called? Wow, all these power supplies are sold out.
Oh no.
All right, well,
Here we go.
Looks like another part might be carried over from Nefarian temporarily.
Man. Yep. What was it, SSD or what?
So you've never had an SSD, or have you never had an
I've had an SSD before, but I've always had like the little cards that are about that size.
Yeah, okay. That's what I've always had. I've never had
the M.2.
Yeah, no, I've never done an M.2.
Oh, really? Okay, because I had been seeing those on builds and says that I just remember looking at it saying that's really nice, and I can get a terabyte to just fit in that one slot there on the motherboard, and so I'm trying that. I'm sending that out. Yeah, so it's a 1 terabyte.
So all right. So and also ray tracing is currently not used in many games, though. I'm telling you right now, with the changes on the new consoles, that being a core feature, that'll probably be used a lot more.
It'll be used a lot more, but you won't start seeing it until 2021.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Absolutely. SATA SSDs. That's what the cards ones are called. No, so this is M.2. So that'll be fun. And then obviously bought my case. I have a new case coming. It's a crazy case. We'll take a look. So the plan is, because I've gotten 1 or 2 requests, I think either on a Monday stream or on a separate special stream, I'm going to do a build stream for my computer. We'll just have the camera up, and I'm just going to build it live and talk with chat about it.
Okay.
Because, man, I had so much fun building my first PC, and it's a special moment. It's just fun. It's adult Legos.
Very true.
Yeah, so I'll be happy to share that with everyone and talk with you guys about it. So that'll be cool.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
Garl asked hard drives can go with SSD, right? Yes. I've heard a lot of people like put their, they put their Windows and everything on their SSD, and then they put their game stash from Steam onto their hard drives.
That's almost what I do. Because my current SSD is small. That's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
So,
yep. I'm trying to stick with all SSDs, but if you would like some cheaper space for stuff that's less important, hard drives are fine, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like that's like I'm putting a terabyte of solid state in mine, but
yep.
So hold on.
I've got 2 full SATA SSDs on this computer right now, so I got to make a little more room.
So it is the PQ. Okay.
Cart Bale says, sorry, guys, have to go already. Have a good stream. See you next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for coming by. Like, that's
always nice to see you.
Absolutely.
Also, Bronson, I just want you to take note on this chat which emotes have been used.
Yes.
Just for future reference.
Well, that one's being made currently.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Close. I mean, I sent everyone the demo.
Oh yeah, no, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. We got emote. We got our first emote coming. I actually need to harass him today over that.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, it's sold out on Amazon too.
Oh my god.
It's annoying. The 80 plus gold isn't though, so I might just have to suck it up and
Right.
Which is fine. I will say 80 plus gold is fine, people.
Well, that's the thing. Like bronze, silver, gold, platinum. From what I understand, is they're all perfectly fine as long as you have the wattage.
It's just a matter of efficiency and like reliability.
Okay.
I've always bought 80 plus gold. So
sure.
80 plus. I only put bronze in budget builds. Like if you can squeeze out the extra. See, so this right here is 120 for this. So I would say that you're looking at. Oh, I'd probably say that you're probably looking at $90, $80 for a bronze version of it. So
right.
Yeah, if you can spend the extra $30 to $40, do recommend.
Yeah. That's the thing is I intend to tear some parts out of this old PC. I'm going to use the power supply. I'm going to use my Hyper 212 Evo fan cooler or CPU cooler.
You don't need to use that. This comes with one.
I know, but I've heard that case like fans that come with the CPU aren't as good.
That has not been the case with these, but as long as you're not heavily overclocking. So
sure, okay.
So you just don't.
Either way, then I'll probably try out the.
Yeah, it's RGB.
Try out the case.
It's RGB.
That is RGB. That's right.
So,
it's an unattended thing, but that was cool.
Yeah. So we'll talk. All right. So I'll pull up my build. So things I'm moving over.
All right.
I'm moving over the GTX 1080.
Yes.
The only game I've had any trouble with at max settings has been Red Dead, and even that I can get to run at 40 FPS.
And that's just gaming by itself.
Everything else I can do 60 FPS, no fucking problems.
Mm-hmm.
As far as GPU goes.
Right.
The problem is I haven't looked into cooling. Is it expensive? So you're getting a Ryzen 5, so it comes with a cooler. You can get a good air cooler for like $40 to $60. Mm-hmm. And if you want to go liquid, you're probably looking at around $100. I personally think that the Ryzen built-in coolers are fine. Unless you want to start fucking around with overclocking, then you're going to be looking into a good AIO liquid cooler.
I have heard not especially great things about AIO liquid coolers, but also I've seen a lot of people with builds with AIO liquid coolers.
My current one has one.
Okay. Have you had any problems? Any problems
Nope.
whatsoever?
Not at all. CPU runs nice and cold.
Okay.
And it's not even a big...
And it's quieter?
Yeah. It's not even a big block radiator either. It's a tiny one.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, when I was first building this in 2015, they're like, you need a CPU cooler. And it's completely different from all other PC parts, but like CPU coolers you'll look, and one that has just the most 5-star reviews and also is like the cheapest CPU cooler is this Hyper 212 Evo. So I said, all
Yep.
right, everyone's like, yep, that works.
That's that. Yeah, that is a good one. To be fair, if you
If
are,
you're trying to save money, I think for a first build
mhm,
and your case can hold it, like I think that's fine.
yeah. But if you are on a Ryzen 5, like don't even bother. It's
Yeah,
You're fine.
yeah.
That thing does not pump out enough heat to be need anything beyond the base cooler at
What
all.
about Ryzen 7 though, Bronson?
Even then, I'd say you're fine.
As long as I'm not overclocking.
Yeah, as long as you're not fucking going into the BIOS and
I would like to try that at some point. I've never done that before.
I'm very cautious with it until
Really?
until it's the end of a computer's life. Then I'm like, fuck it, whatever.
Okay.
Because at that point, I can kill it and not have to worry about it.
That's fair. All right, next part.
So yeah, so I'm moving over the 1080, and and because my second hard drive in this thing crapped out back in February, I
Ooh.
had to put a new 2 terabyte Western Digital Black in this thing. I went all out with
Wow.
with the best mechanical drive you can get, basically. And I'm like, okay, fuck yeah, we're moving that part over.
Yeah,
If it was the old like 2 terabyte Seagate Barracuda, I'd be like, not gonna worry about it. But
sure.
no, so those two parts we're moving over from Nefarian. So what we're not moving over is the case. We're doing a new case, fresh case. Part of this is the fact that I don't want to go completely clean out all the fans and fully disassemble Nefarian. Part of it's the fact that I want kind of a little bit of a more professional looking case.
Do you have a picture of this case you can pull up on the internet, or
Yeah, hold
I want to
on.
see this. I have forgotten. I've seen it plenty of times, but
Hold on. Let me send it to someone. Nicole, if you're still in the chat, I'm gonna send you a picture of it and then pull it.
um, I also forgot. I also didn't realize you named your computer.
Oh yeah, we always name them.
Yeah.
Okay, so the light. So no, the lights in this are all red now because this is when we literally first posted the computer.
Okay.
That's what the photos from. But okay, yeah. So very gamery looking case.
Sure. Look at that. Yeah.
Also, which was fine until I found out that keeping this clean because of all the weird angles is fucking impossible.
Oh, sure.
um, yeah. So that was the first picture we took of it when we finished it, and then all those LEDs inside it were turned to red once I was able to get into the settings and get everything to match.
Sure.
So yeah.
Nice.
So this time around we went with a this guy Corsair. One, it's a little
Oh,
smaller. Two, because all the fans come in. Nice little boxy professional look going on, but I still can get the window to rock all the RGB and stuff.
that window's huge. Yeah, you can look inside and
Yeah,
easily and see what's going on.
yeah, I like that.
I, I like it.
Um, so we're going 32 gigs of Corsair. Unless this sale brings up that price too much, of course.
Sure.
Um, which prices always fluctuate anyway, so I'm gonna wait till the cheapest thing anyway. But still,
Yeah.
Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro, 32 gigs, and I'm at 3600 megahertz. The reason I went such a high clock speed is because of the CPU. The Let's see, gonna go eat BRB. Right on, Garl.
All good, man.
See you when you get back in.
Yep.
So the reason I went with 3600 is because Ryzen is very RAM hungry and very RAM speed hungry.
Okay.
Sadly, the stuff in this is only 2400 megahertz. That ain't gonna fly.
No.
I'd say you want at least three on Ryzen and preferably 3200, and I'm like, fuck it, let's go, let's go all the way.
Sure.
We don't got a GPU to worry about.
Right. So might as well.
Yep. Then Ryzen 9 3900X. This is another case of
Jesus.
This is another case of where I want 1080p 60 no matter what I'm playing and streaming.
Yeah.
This was like my Operation Overkill. This was not this price the other day.
Right.
It was closer to this. Even then, it was 420, not 520. This actually is this the motherboard I was looking at? Not available. Of course it's not. Of course it's not. The fuck? Why would things be convenient?
Well, you're shopping on Amazon?
Yeah, this one's on Amazon. Well, I pulled the cheaper one off Amazon.
I see.
Yeah, and I'm sure I probably could find. Yeah, new and used from 415. I wonder what's the cheap. Yeah, the cheapest new one is 450. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, and all a bunch of 500s and whatnot. So price went up. Unfortunate, but so yeah, I wanted no barrier, no limitations there. So I was just like, all right. I wanted an M.2 and a way bigger SSD because for two reasons. The first reason is cable management, not having an extra set of wires to power and run an SSD.
Right.
And then the second reason is my current SSD is, I'll let y'all see it even, is 250 gigs.
Huh.
Which means I have 63 gigs left on it. Though there are some files on here that I'm getting rid of soon. So
okay,
but still, that is not a whole lot of space.
Yeah, no, spring cleaning's gonna come here real soon.
Yeah, no.
When I get everything together, and I need to switch those terabytes over.
Yeah, no, cannot wait. Part of that is World of Warcraft's installed on here, and it's 66 gigs. Yeah, no. And then I believe videos. Yeah, there's like, let's see. There has to be some file in here that's massive, right? Because either that or something. Yeah, no.
I always have trouble finding some of those files that seem to eat up half of a drive.
Yeah, no, it can be. That's always a fun little hunt, fun little mission you get to go on. So
computers.
So yeah, there's that. Moving forward. So
hey, Bronson, I have to ask you: are you gonna try and do a stream of your build, or you don't want to worry about that?
If I can get some help with it, yes, but it's gonna be a little bit out. So then with an Intel series, and the thing about this 3900X, if the price is $450, fine, I'll pay the extra $300. If it's still $520 and on Amazon it goes up to $520, I'll probably get a 3700.
Sure.
Because fuck that noise. But yeah, so I went with an Intel one because it was affordable, good ratings, reliable, and like I said, no extra cable, no extra anything, just plug and go.
Yeah.
I went with this Asus board because of a couple different reasons.
Okay.
The original one I wanted had Wi-Fi in it, but oh no, it's back in stock. Just they jacked up the price. Oh, it's because it's by a third party. Okay, well, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple different reasons. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So we got a total of so we got 4 memory slots. So if I want to go up to 64, I can.
Yep.
If it's stock with CPU, PCI Express 16 slot, PCI Express 4.0 1 slot. Then we got. Hold on, where is it? I hate the way they set these up sometimes. Is it? There we go. Spot for M.2.
Yep.
All the right plugins, and it has RGB and sync. So
nice.
because RGB makes it go faster.
It does.
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
No, it does.
I'm actually like the only reason I got the RGB RAM is because I looked up the regular RAM at the same frequency and everything, and it was literally $8 difference.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was just like, well,
let's $8 for fun.
Yeah,
That's a steal.
$8 to make it look like a rave's going on my computer.
Ugh.
All right, so and then last was that power supply I showed you.
Yep.
We'll put a placeholder in our cart for the meantime. So yeah, and that was the decision making behind pretty much all of that nonsense.
Okay.
Stephanie's like, "Why are you doing a new build already?" And I'm like, "It's been 4 years."
I know it feels like an eternity and a blink at the same time, doesn't it?
Right, because like you use this every day, and
Yep.
she's just like, "Well, aren't you doing a complete overhaul?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, but it's been forever."
Right.
So yeah, no, this is the third time I'm gonna be using this power supply if this happens.
How long have you been using that for?
4 years. I just put it
Okay.
into every build because it's affordable and it's 750 watt and it's 80 plus gold and it's semi
Yep.
mod.
Yep.
So it's like, fuck, you're not gonna beat
Right.
that.
Nope.
Especially for the price. Granted, it's gone up since my last build by about $15,
Sure.
but still, like, dude, you're not gonna. Yeah, like, absolutely. Um. Anyway, so yeah, computers.
Computers, I enjoy them. We are upgrading our computers to provide the best streaming service that we can.
Exactly. And then from there, that'll include lighting and what webcam do you use right now?
Logi HD 920.
Okay, so yeah, we're both using the good one for starting out.
Right. I'm trying to. I've been looking up trying to get like better webcams, but this is honestly fine.
This is honestly the best one until like this is more of a job.
That's the thing, right? Yeah.
Nicole just sends random. Uh, no, uh, yeah, no.
But yeah,
So yeah, it's gonna be a nice, healthy machine. The good part is if I do have to go to a Ryzen 3700X, that means I can put that money towards something else.
that's true.
That
Yep.
means we can go 64 gigs of RAM.
Oh God.
Never have memory problems ever. I can have a million Chrome tabs.
There you go.
Never have to worry about it.
God, but then yeah, searching for there's so many things that can go into your computer setup, and not just your computer, but just your desk setup. Like I'm looking at you with your DX Racer chair.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about it.
I recommend it.
Do you?
Yeah, wait for a sale like I did, but I recommend it.
Okay.
I sleep in this thing sometimes.
Dude,
Dude,
it seems great.
You can recline it all the way like a dentist chair.
Man.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah. But it costs a lot, so I'm just.
Yeah, this thing was $330.
Oh my God.
Yeah, how much is a DX Racer these days? Because I know a friend of mine the other day was chair shopping and like, I told her, let's see, hey Garl, welcome back.
Hey, girl.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
We're still on computers.
Well, now we're on accessories.
Well, now we're on accessories, computer accessories.
One, you can get them almost any damn color you want if you get the regular sized ones.
Yep.
If you get the one I got, which is the big boy one, the extra large,
Yes.
which is from the casual series, I believe. No, that is not it. Gears for Racing Sim. Do they not sell my version anymore?
It might not.
Am I gonna have to like go find it? Like when this thing finally passes on, I may have to. Oh no! Here we go. They just redesigned some of the big boy chairs.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah, they still got fat kid chairs. We're good.
Garl asks, are you going to build your PC on stream?
If I can get help from Mr. Ta, then yes.
Okay.
Um, because you know, it's one of those things where like I want someone to be able to hold the camera and all that good shit. Stephanie's gonna be building one too, and we might do, and she wants to do hers on her stream.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
So, well, so me and Anthony would be doing it, but like I'd be like, no, hey, you can watch and learn.
Right.
So if you're looking for a fat kid chair, you're looking at 350 to 500. If you're looking for a sort of big guy chair, you're looking at 350 to, like, there's all kinds of prices. And then for like what most people buy starts at $300.
What?
Yeah, 200 to 300.
I feel like their prices went up because I swear last I looked they had chairs at 150.
What's their number one? Well, what's their best selling is the 200. And
Okay.
followed by the 230, and then if you want the racing series with all the different color options, that's 300.
Damn.
Let me tell.
That just seems like a lot.
Let's see. Are you gonna cover monitors? I will tell you the best budget monitor you can get. That's 144 hertz.
Okay.
Because I did a lot of shopping to get mine. Like I studied and I studied and I studied.
All right.
Okay, hold on. It should be in my save for later items.
I have a couple monitors sitting in open tabs right now that I'm looking at.
This is the guy. It is the AOC G25 590FX. Note, you will need speakers. This thing does not have sound.
Right.
As I found out the day I got it, I was just like, oh, fuck. Well, guess I'm bought. And, like, literally, I bought a sound bar the next day. I was just like, fuck it, fine.
Ah, sound bar sounds nice.
Either that or these. But you don't. Typically, most people don't want to wear these all the time, so that's why I bought a sound bar.
Well, right. Yep.
But yeah, so it's the AOC G2590X. No, it's 1080p, but it's 96% RGB. Though I found that you do need to fuck around with color settings to get that right.
Sure.
It's G-Sync and Adaptive Sync compatible.
Okay.
And it's 144 hertz, 1 millisecond lag time.
I've heard that the difference between 1080p and 1440p is not huge. Is that true?
That's hard to say. Like, I find that 1440p 144 is the sweet spot.
Sure.
But like, and it's a sweet spot for performance as well. All right, well, Garl, if you don't use anything but headphones, I can say this because I've been using them since 2012. Astro A40s are the best goddamn headphones I've ever owned.
What are these? Where did I get these? These are A40s.
Yeah, you're on a set of A40s.
I'm on like a newer thing of A40s, but yeah, I switched from like a HyperX headphones that I used to have, which was nice and fun, but these are just comfortable on your ears.
Dude, no, like I moved from a set of A30s 3 years ago. No, it was 4 years ago now to these, and was just like, oh my god, this is the most comfortable pair of headphones I've ever owned. And they if you get the mix amp with it, it does surround sound fucking amazing.
Right.
Yeah, no, these are worth. Granted, my brother-in-law has them. My brother has them. I have Walmart headphones because my Turtle Beach Elite Atlas broke.
Man,
I know that life. That's why I'm actually so cautious with these. But yeah, if you're looking for 1080p, 144 hertz, and you're willing to fuck around with color settings for a little while, this is the guy. You're not gonna, it's $170. You're not gonna beat that price.
Right. The ones I've been looking at are MSI, 1080p, 1440 or 144 hertz.
Those are good. I think.
Yeah, they're good. And it's like 189, 199.
I think
So
I
it's
have one
like,
of those in my list here for stuff I want to buy for the room.
yeah.
No, I have that Elgato key light though.
Okay.
$200, but you get not only do you get great lighting, but you can adjust it from your desktop.
Ooh.
Fucking the future, man! I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And then I also got that Weed HDMI adapter.
Right.
Looking at that.
Ugh.
Streaming games.
Carl
Sorry.
says my current monitor needs an upgrade. Yeah, I have
Yep.
a TV that is, a TV. So I need to get rid of that. And then I have an LG ultra wide at the normal like 60 hertz or whatever.
A capture card is needed for streaming, right? Not necessarily.
And that's for consoles.
That's if you want to hook up a console,
Yeah.
or if you're fancy schmancy and have a rig just to be a stream mule. Which that might be Nefarian's life. Post.
Right.
I thought about that. I was just saying, and I was like, dude, running 2 desktops. I'm like, oh, that sounds awful. I will completely have to rebuild this desk.
Well, yeah. And
But
the thing is, it's likely for me that I'm going to be moving here in a little bit. So if that happens, then I may be able to rearrange it so I can make that happen. And I would have probably enough outlets this time around.
So what I did, I solved my let's see, my whole setup needs upgrade. It's so bad right now. So yeah, once again, this monitor is my recommendation. I know 170 at your age, that's a little rough. But let me tell you, homie, this is the sweet spot.
It's 144 hertz and 1080p.
Yeah,
That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's $160. Once again, not gonna beat that
cheapest.
Price,
yeah,
by far. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Same. I know I'm not gonna be able to do mine until probably middle of May. I'm hoping by then this goddamn quarantine shit's all sorted out.
Hopefully, I doubt it, but I hope.
Or at least like contained a little bit. People stop being stupid.
Yep.
I'm bewildered at like some of the shit I've seen during this.
People are not taking it seriously.
They're not. Like, I just had someone fucking post on Facebook being like, I'm finally coming back home to town. I need to hang out with friends, like a gathering. And I'm just like, and like literally 3 people post on it, social distancing. My work is paying me right now, actually, so I might use that for that monitor.
Good.
Well, there you go.
If you're still in high school and you're still getting like other bills paid, like that ain't a bad way to spend a paycheck.
No, God no. I remember
when you start having to actually pay your own bills, then whatever. But
sucks.
Yeah.
Especially at like your first like 3 to 4 jobs, and salary's gonna be just shit.
God,
just absolute shit. Well, because they know you don't have any fucking experience, so you just gotta take what you can get.
Yep.
Which is produce store gopher, fucking God, what was it? GameStop store clerk.
Sure.
Casino pit clerk.
Oh God, yeah.
Fucking
Casino pit clerk was the one that I found funniest, just because you would just be witness to people throwing away money that would really help your life out.
Yeah, no, that one was sad.
I'm
a baseball ref working $9.50 an hour. That's really good. Fuck, dude.
That's cool. All right.
You have no idea how lucky that is, because like
it's not good. It's not necessarily the best pay, but like for starting for like high school jobs and for like that's actually awesome.
Dude, I want you to think about like when we were in high school, what $9.50 an hour would have been.
Man.
Okay, I worked a job for $6.25 an hour in high school.
Oh God, was that legal at the time?
That was legal at the time, yeah.
Ugh.
And then eventually $7.25 an hour when the state minimum went up.
Right.
And it was for my grandfather's fucking roofing and sheet metal shop.
Yep.
And then I left that for a year, but I needed a job in college, which you heard all the stories from that shitty job.
Oh yeah.
And how, yeah, like, but no, so because we were in high school in the middle of like the the most recession ever besides the Great Depression.
Right.
So like the thought of a high schooler having a job was, we won't even hire adults. You're adorable.
Oh.
I can't tell you how many times I applied to like retail, like just to get away from that shitty job, to get to move to a slightly less shitty job. Every grocery store, every fucking like anything that was around my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Man.
but yeah, but no, so I in freaking but yeah, so like post high school though. Like, so it was casino pit clerk, assembly. Oh no, it was assembly line, then a casino pit clerk, and then finally I got my first what you would categorize as a good paying job,
Hmm.
which was AT&T.
Right.
It took what, two and a half years of working just the worst, shittiest jobs imaginable to finally get something I would categorize as a decent job. And even then, that job kind of sucked in hindsight. But you got in the middle of a recession,
Mm-hmm.
paying $11.50 an hour
Yep.
with unlimited overtime.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's pretty
yeah,
decent.
that's
Oh my God.
yeah. So it was one of those things where, and then like, yeah, I don't know, man. It's yeah. So God, the concept of $9.50 an hour in high school would have lived like a
That sounds all
king.
right. Well, I mean, in $20.
Yeah, true. Okay,
I don't know how much that means.
but well, I mean, for our bullshit and like the shit we're into, not much has changed too much.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Um, but
Ah.
yeah, weird.
Hey, computers.
Computers enable you to do what?
Play video games is what I hear.
Yeah, they do. I played video games this week.
You played video games.
I did play video games.
Shh. Should have
Uh,
been busy.
um, not trapped at home.
Well, exactly.
Fucking,
Um,
I still can't believe that person with the fucking like, oh, I need to hang out. Yeah, you're gonna fucking give
hang out
everyone.
on Zoom.
Yeah, hang out on Skype or Discord or not anywhere like literally three people posted like social distancing immediately, and then one person's like, I can hang out, and I'm like, you're fucking idiots.
Oh man.
Like,
All right.
just the worst.
Uh,
Just the absolute worst.
but while they were doing that, we played video games.
I played video games and
What were you doing?
playing Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal.
Yeah, I'm.
I have that sitting in here somewhere.
Let's see, where is it? Steam. There we go. I'm a solid 8, almost 9 hours into Doom Eternal.
Okay. Yeah, I got through the first level area of Doom Eternal on stream earlier this week.
Okay.
So how was it?
It is an excellent game, but when its flaws show up, holy fuck, are they annoying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have not heard much about the flaws.
Okay, so I know some people complain about the story is too ridiculous now, and
Yeah,
I'm like, whatever. Like that,
sure.
I like how weird and ridiculous it got.
Okay.
So that part was not part that bothered me. So the first problem I have is, let's see, hard thing about this new social Disney is starting a new job that requires proximity for training.
No, oh, that's
Oh,
terrible.
that is a bummer.
Oh my
That
God.
is most definitely shit.
Okay.
Um, that makes me sad. But then I remember, like, yeah, 2 weeks ago I was in a cubicle, like the dude behind me was like 3 feet away. So,
Great.
mm,
Yeah.
my job was on that shit so hard. Even before social distancing was a thing, they were like, my job was immediately like, so do you want to work from home temporarily? And
Yep.
then that turned into on Monday, if you can work home, please work from home. To Tuesday, go home. And then
Yep.
that we have 3 people in the office and a supervisor because they're in the process of moving and don't have internet yet.
Right.
So
Great.
they have to. But even then, they're 4 people in a giant insurance office, so I'm sure they'll be okay.
Sure, sure.
Other than being creepy and lonely. Dude, I used to close that place. Like, dude, no, thank you. That is where like a homicide is. That's where like fear starts.
Oh God. Oh
Yeah,
no.
you know,
Yeah, no. My job, we're still going out Monday through Friday. Same old, same old.
yeah, you are essential.
I'm part of the essential services,
You
so
you're on the front line.
I guess.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate
You're
it. Lots
you're,
of Lysol.
you're a real hero.
We're almost we're almost totally out of Lysol.
Fuck.
We keep trying to buy more and they're out.
Yeah.
Not a lot we can do.
Which yeah no well I mean um we have a hookup for toilet paper, thankfully. Like, we're not out yet, but like we got to the point where we had like 12 rolls left, and I'm like, probably should think about that.
Yeah.
And we have a relative who is a senior who gets that special senior shopping hours,
Nice.
and we're like, can you pick us up toilet paper? And they're like, hell yeah, we can.
There you go.
Game the system, people.
Oh man.
I don't feel bad about this because of the crazy people who are like, I need to buy an entire 3 years worth of toilet paper all at once.
Fuck, man.
You know,
Yeah, no, after that.
If those people didn't go fucking crazy.
After that, the decency bar went a little lower. So,
yeah, I will. Let's do it this way: if it is between, if I like grab something the same like that is needed for the household as someone else, I am not being like, oh, here you go. Fuck you.
sure.
I'll be the shitty person.
Speaking of our pending apocalypse,
Yeah.
Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal. Sorry, we got
No, you're good. That was good.
Yeah. So no. So yeah, Doom has been this thing where like the game play is even faster, and
Yeah.
there are way more enemies, and it's more challenging, and I like that, actually.
It's actually kind of fun and crazy.
Yeah, like it's like you, but did you get the new movement tools yet?
The new movement tools.
Okay, so no, then you get this thing in the game. It's a dash.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the you can do it twice in a row until it recharges, and it's used for platforming. It's used as kind of an escape tool. And you get that along with a double jump, and then a shotgun that has a grappling hook on it to
What?
grapple to, and it's to grapple to enemies to bring you to them. The problem is like some of the combat arenas I feel were not designed with this shit in mind. Because like some totally are, and like you'll be like flying around and beating dudes left and right, and fucking you and glory kills, and you're just flying through the air, and it's awesome. But then like there have been a couple of ones where it's just like the arena they put you in for the fight just feels way too cramped.
Oh.
It doesn't happen often, but it happens like these levels are about an hour long each.
Okay.
In my experience, 45 minutes to an hour, and in like a 1 hour level, this will happen almost at least once. Guaranteed.
Okay. Yeah.
And I get that like that's a lot of combat encounters. So yes, not everything can be the Beatles' White Album where they're all bangers.
Right.
Like I understand that, but like when it happens, it just sucks.
Sure.
It just sucks so hard. Especially like I just did the third to last level last night, and literally I got trapped in a corner because of how many dudes they summoned and how small of a space the arena was.
Yeah.
And literally just got meleeed to death in a corner. It was just annoying. Like, that was not a fun experience. But once again, it doesn't happen often, but it does exist.
Sure.
2 is the boss fights in this game suck.
Really?
They suck.
Ah.
The first 2 end up turning into normal enemies. Which the first one isn't bad. Like, it's just a simple, like, blow up this thing before you can fully fuck them up. But the second one is probably the most annoying, unfun enemy in the game because it doesn't understand what Doom is about.
Okay.
Okay, so what this dude is he has an axe and a shield and a shotgun and a summonable familiar.
All right.
And if you go too far away from him, he shoots lasers at you and summons his familiar to attack you and then gets up in your shit and hits you. You can't shoot him like normal enemies. Like normal enemies, you can just blast away. This dude, he pulls up he has a shield, so he'll block anything. If you get too close, he's going to shoot you with your shotgun and hit you with his axe. So you need to stay at like a middle range, kiting him, and when his eye turns green, right as he's about to attack, you shoot him.
Okay.
And you do and he has a shit ton of health, and you do that over and over and over and over again.
Huh.
When it's in a boss fight, when you first fight him, it's super easy because it's like, okay, I know your pattern. Boom. Okay, mid range. Boom. Boom. Okay, I'm a little bit low on health. Go murder an imp. Boom. You know. And then when you're fighting him in a pack of dudes, you basically have to make sure you clear out the pack, or else this dude will basically murder you no matter what.
Man.
It's very fucking annoying. He's not fun. Like, I've only run into, including the boss fight, 3 of them, but every single fucking time, he just completely stalls the combat encounter. Because I need to quick clear everything and then fight this guy. But when I'm fighting this guy solo, it doesn't feel like I'm, like, playing Doom. It almost feels like I guess a Halo enemy, because I'm like strafing and like, you know, like I'm like strafing.
Like you're fighting a hunter or something.
Yeah, that's actually a very good example.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it almost feels like fighting a hunter in Halo. Like, stay at mid range, okay, all right. Green eye, boom. Green eye, boom. You know, okay, don't get too far. Oh fuck, I went too far. He summoned the pet, killed the pet. It's just not a fun encounter. It's called a Marauder thing, and then on top of that, it doesn't help that the game like also tells you how to beat him. Which
really?
It does this for all bosses if you die to them. It pulls up a thing saying, "Hey."
Not even it's not like a hint. It's not. It just straight up tells you.
Yeah, I believe you can turn those off though.
Sure, but it defaults to that.
Yeah, so. And I know it sounds like I'm shitting on this game, but I have a lot of good stuff to say about it. I'm just getting through the negative first.
Yeah.
So there's that. The Marauder sucks, and then the second boss fight is very similar to that, and you're walking in a circle, and he did his thing, fire. Walk in a circle, did his thing, fire. And you do that till you knock down his first health bar, and then it's another health bar pops up. And this time it's, all right, wait for him to swing his weird mace flail thing and fire. Wait a minute, yeah. And then he puts you in this cage thing. Jump. You're basically playing jump rope. And then you shoot him while you're doing this. You're shooting while playing jump rope. And then you keep dodging. Like, it's just, I'm like, I get why you put these here, because, okay, this needs bosses.
Yep.
Fine. But you could have took the time to design bosses that that actually fit the combat flow of Doom,
right?
Versus like not.
Yep.
And then making 2 of those bosses regular enemies, one of which sucks. So yeah. Okay. So now that I'm past that.
Yes.
Now I'm past that. The game looks incredible. I am running it completely maxed out on a GTX 1080 which is according to XSplit is using 95% of the GPU. Um, it looks amazing, and I'm rating at over 120 FPS the entire time.
Okay. Wow.
So, big props there.
Yeah.
Game. So that's fantastic. The soundtrack's even better than Doom 1.
All right.
It's even better, including the throwbacks to old Doom music.
Sure.
The combat encounters are more aggressive and super fun, especially because they've integrated the chainsaw a little more. So Doom's core gameplay loop of like chainsaw to you get what you if you need something, go take it basically. You
Right.
need health, go get a glory kill. You need ammo, go chainsaw someone. You need armor, flamethrower someone. The only thing I don't like is they've added like multiple types of grenade, and I feel it's a little overkill. And I think the armor thing's a little overkill with the health stuff, but
Sure.
easy to overlook. You don't need to use it if you don't have to.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think the new upgrade system is neat, where you pick when you get a crystal, you get to choose between, okay, do I want to increase my health or do I want the actual perk I want?
Right.
Because they have a bunch of perks that are linked to health, armor, or ammo, and you choose. Every time but once, I've chosen health.
Okay.
That's me though. Next
No,
one.
that's totally what I've been doing up to this point.
Next one I'm gonna do. God, what is it? I'm gonna do ammo because I've maxed out health.
Okay.
So yeah, that's been a. Hold on. Sorry. So yeah, that's been cool. I like the fact that a lot of the enemies just have straight up weaknesses now.
Sure.
Like that giant brain with the railgun, or the Mancubus. You can blow his armor and his handguns off, like stuff like that.
Yep.
So yeah, I really secrets are cool. Same with the level exploration stuff, and then you have the secret encounters where you keep killing stuff you have to kill everything under a time limit.
Okay. Sure.
That stuff's really cool and neat. But yeah, I don't know if I like it more than first Doom or not.
I see.
That said, unless the last two levels of this game are awful, very easily to recommend.
Cool.
Super fun. The story. So this is where a lot of people are conflicted, because the first Doom story was like very subtle,
Yeah.
like very he is but a god, the Doomslayer, Doomslayer's kind of badass. And this one, they're like lore, intense fucking lore about the Doomslayer,
Right.
and like he is like this Johnny Gat level fucking like hero. And you actually do get a level on Earth where you run into like real people, and they're just like all in awe of you.
Is this fucking Duke Nukem all over again?
It's like it's not that bad,
Okay.
but like it is still very much just like you'll run into an audio log in like the science base, and they'll be they'll like talk about how fucking the demons waged an endless war, but he was faster and more powerful, and just like just sucking the Doomslayer off.
Like they don't even fawn over the Master Chief that much.
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows he's a crazy hero, but it's really just like the enemies like calling him like a demon. It's not really like the citizens, fawning over him the way they do.
Like,
yeah.
The Marines will be like, "Oh shit, it's the Master Chief."
Oh yeah, no, they'll absolutely do that, but like,
not like, yeah, no, I get you. Like, and then like you go, so Doomslayer has his own Batcave basically, in space. And you get to run different trials with it and everything, and there's all kinds of stuff you unlock. But there's this one room that's like supposed to be his office and his workbench, and it has like his old school helmet, and it has like a bunch of guitars on the wall, and a picture of him holding a pet bunny and a shotgun.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then in the very back of the ship, there's the original Doom Marine suit.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Weird.
A lot of the stuff I thought was funny and I liked it,
Sure.
but if you wanted a subtle interpretation of this, you will be sadly disappointed. Uh,
I don't even think they wanted like yeah, I think people not I think people wanted there to be not that much lore to it because it's Doom, you know.
oh yeah, you get
Guy
hear
jumps
about
in with gun.
you get to hear about the Sentinels and their origin and the Doom guy's origin, and you get to hear about the armies of hell and why they're doing what they're doing, and yeah, just all this stuff.
Which
So
I guess the first game kind of set some of that stuff up,
yeah,
I suppose.
they set all of that up. But
Yeah.
Samuel Hayden comes back,
Okay.
um,
Sure.
but like doesn't bring up any of the stuff from the first game where he just kind of left you there.
Right.
Yeah, he's only half a robot man, and you kidnap him so he can help you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like I'm shitting on this game, but like,
No, no. It's just there's a little bit of very, very slight controversy around the way this has been handled. And an overall very good game.
yeah, absolutely. I think that's once again, I think it's a must buy. I think if you have a PC, get it. If you got a console that can run it, get it. Like absolutely, like it is a like I've had a great time the majority of my time with it. It's just
Okay.
when you run into the road bumps
Yeah.
because of how much fun I'm having otherwise, it actually makes those parts feel way worse.
Oh, it's a bummer.
Because I'm just like I'm in this arena and I'm flying around, I'm blowing dudes' heads off, and I'm fucking, and then like it's like, here, fight the Marauder, and you're just like, ugh. Or like, yeah, like there's just a ton of those moments,
Yeah.
or not a ton, but enough of them to be like, just like, oh fuck,
Enough to be irritating.
yeah. And then whether like I like the over the top stuff, I think it's funny. I think it's
Sure.
especially they do play it for laughs a lot of the time. They have a lot of unlockables that relate to it, and like the lore is actually fairly well written and kind of neat. But it's not. But like if you were hoping for more of like Doom 2016's take on a lot of that shit,
Yeah.
not probably not for you. Um.
But it
So
sounds good. I'm going to continue playing through it on my Monday stream. I think I'm going to be doing like an Eternal Crossing, Animal Crossing Doom mashup on my Mondays, at least until I beat Doom Eternal.
um,
So
I'm probably not gonna do that tonight because like I kind of just want to like
you just want to knock it out.
I kind of want to knock it out in one go. So I'm gonna wait for a day where I have a little more time.
Sure.
Which was looking like later this week. It's either that or I'm gonna Lordy, what was it? Or if I feel a little better later today, because a couple days ago I put too much sodium in my diet,
Okay.
and when you do that, when you have some things I have going on, it'll make your feet swell,
Okay.
and you have to keep your legs propped up to like stop it.
Oh man.
It's not that big of a deal. It really isn't. But like,
Okay. All right.
um, but um, but what that means is I gotta prop my feet up and
Yep.
watch TV for a little bit. So
All right. Pull out your Switch.
yeah, there you go. Play the Animal Crossing or finish Luigi's Mansion. I feel so bad for not finishing Luigi's
How have you
Mansion.
not finished that?
Just I keep backburnering it is why.
Well,
It's
yeah,
not,
and then we're in the middle of games release
yeah.
season for 2020.
Persona's out next week, and I'm telling you right now, if my copy of Persona does not ship, then I will buy Final Fantasy VII digital.
Sure. Yep.
So yeah, like it's one of those things where yeah, it's one of those things where like we're just in the middle of like this hot release season, and then yeah, and then like Ultra Instinct Goku's gonna be coming to Fighter soon, and
Fuck, that's right.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
the Shonen Jump Jump V Jump just did their article on him, and someone translated all his supers.
Okay.
No.
Damn.
So yeah, So, have you played anything recent this week?
So, this week, a lot of what I played was on stream. So Monday we did our Doom Eternal Animal Crossing split stream, in which I played some Doom Eternal. Um,
Oh yeah, I should have talked about the streams, but I'll let you go. Go ahead.
we'll go in order of the week.
Yeah.
So Monday was Doom Eternal Animal Crossing. We talked about Doom Eternal. I had a lot of fun with that. My favorite thing about Doom Eternal was switching between shooting and chainsaws and executions to, refill health and refill ammo. I think that's a really cool idea. So I enjoyed that. Then yeah, I've been playing Animal Crossing, quite a bit actually.
I said I wouldn't pick it up until I'm done with Doom.
Yep, that's fair.
That was my catch. I was just like, no, I cannot have both of these running at once because I know exactly what's going to happen because it's exactly what happens every time like a Stardew Valley or an Animal Crossing happens in my life.
Uh-huh.
Is that whatever other game I'm playing does not get touched
Right.
because I
Well,
log in.
Animal Crossing has these artificial barriers to keep you from progressing too much.
Yeah, man, but you can keep fishing.
You can. No, you absolutely can.
See,
And then you can time travel if you want.
I don't do that, but I'm gonna. What I will do is, what I will do if it's like any of the others is, I will literally fish my way out of debt.
I mean, that's a good way to do it.
Like,
Um, we've been so the big the big thing about getting out of debt now. So what just happened was last night. I don't know where I was when I started the stream on Monday, but last night I finally paid off my house and immediately upgraded it, made it bigger. So now I'm in debt 198,000 bells.
ooh,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah,
But if you spend all day or all night getting tarantulas,
exactly. So what you do is you do a bunch of different things on the island, whether it's catching bugs or catching fish, cutting down trees, planting trees, doing all that fun stuff. You earn miles, and with those miles, you can redeem a Nook's Miles ticket, which then you can spend to travel to some random island and take all their resources.
Timmy
Uh,
and those kids are not actually like his kids.
they're his nephews, aren't they?
No, they're just they're like Robin. They're like his wards.
What are you talking about? What?
Yeah, dude, look it up. Telling you.
I don't believe this.
I
I thought they were nephews. I was told. The internet would never lie to me. Come on.
highlight of the stream. The internet would never lie to me. Oh,
Timmy and
honey.
Tommy, the Nookopedia. Collectively known as the Nooklings. I'm never calling them that. Yeah, you're right. The twin apprentices.
Boom, baby.
What the who is lying to me, telling me their birthday is June 7th?
That's neat. They're Geminis.
Just so you guys know. Yeah, I
One
guess.
of my close friends. That's Panda's birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Fun.
cute. Um, that's messed up. Their exact nature of their relationship with Tom Nook is unclear. In earlier games, Tim and Tommy are suggested to be Tom's sons or nephews, but Nook states in Wild World that he has no relation to Timmy or Tommy, and that they are simply his employees. In later games, certain villagers mention that Tom Nook found the Nooklings as orphans and adopted them.
Aw.
So that's cute. Okay.
Good guy, Tom Nook.
Good guy, Tom Nook. I gotta put this away. Whoop, that was the wrong button. All right, I'll just leave it like that. So the big thing is you travel to islands and you just grab stuff and you hope with your, as far as I know, you hope with your Nook Miles ticket you get sent to Tarantula Island, in which case you catch a bunch of tarantulas.
The only case I've ever heard that. Like,
Yeah,
I want to go to Tarantula Island.
it's the most terrifying thing, but also they're 8,000 bells apiece.
Yeah, boy, sign me up.
Some people have like cleared out their entire inventory, caught nothing but tarantulas, and then come back and have sold for six figures in bells.
Yeah, son,
Uh,
that's how you do it.
That's how you do it. So
This
I'm
is
looking
how we do
looking at that,
it.
and let's see. Right now, I'm in the middle of trying to build 3 more houses for villagers to come in. Um, and yeah, there's a lot to do, a lot to be done. Big thing I'm working towards right now is I need to move my house, but I can't do that until I pay for my upgrade. Um, but yeah, so what happened was one of our friends had a birthday, and normally we go to the Rock Box and do karaoke up on the hill. But hey, COVID doing its thing. So we said, hey, we're gonna have a birthday party in Animal Crossing, and so we all jumped in and we visited his island and we checked out his house, and those guys have been up to some shit, doing all sorts of creative things I would never think of. So now I'm like, all right, I need to have a plan. I need to fix my island up real good.
Yeah, see, in my case, it's gonna be like, "Welcome to my dirt hovel."
That's where mine's at right now. Just I have like 7 trees and plants planted in weird ass spots because I'm like, this is an open space. Just plant it, go. Let's go.
Oh Lord.
Which all started because I couldn't put my house where I wanted to originally. So I was like, ah, fuck it. I don't care about anything until I fix this. So lots of crazy stuff in that game. This is the farthest I've ever gotten in an Animal Crossing game.
I was
Yeah.
obsessed with the GameCube one for a good 2 year period of my life.
Okay.
I didn't play the DS one that much because the DS was a giant piece of shit. But fight me, internet. And then I played a lot of that 3DS one.
Sure. The 3DS one was huge at that time because nothing else was out.
And then I skipped the Wii one.
Sure.
I heard that like, hey, it's basically the first one but slightly prettier, and I was like, I can
Okay.
wait.
Yep.
So yeah. All right. So Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, I'm gonna probably jump into that the moment this stream ends, just to see what's going on with that. Lots more progress to be made. We'll check in on that again tomorrow. Then Thursday, we all jumped on and we played some Sea of Thieves.
We did that. We did, my boy.
And we have the archive of that stream up on the channel right now, but I'm also intending after the stream's over to try and edit that stream down into something watchable and throw that up on our YouTube channel. That is my hope.
You need to do the clip of every time we ran aground, and me and your brother were just, you're good, you're good, you're good.
No, I have a few different things I'm going to be keeping track of. So wait till that comes out. I think you guys will have fun with that.
Don't worry, Cap. It'll buff right out.
We'll buff out those scratches. Really goddamn funny. That was the thing. We did that stream, and that was one of the funnest streams I've ever done. That was a real good time.
It was just a fun session playing that game.
Yeah, the game is nuts, and of course, it's just made exponentially better when you have other people helping with the ship and with getting everything done. So yeah, God, that game is great. As someone who likes to play games alone, it's a bummer that I can't do that alone because when you do, you get shot down real easy. But,
Quinn says, sorry he is late.
Oh, hey, Quinn, you just arrived just in time. We're talking about Sea of Thieves and our time playing Thursday.
We had our Doom talk. We had our Animal Crossing talk. Now we're on to our Sea of Thieves talk.
And that game just got its 2-year anniversary. So they've been releasing some content for that. And but we're starting from sort of scratch. We did our first big group stream last Thursday. Again, I'm going to try and edit something so that people can watch that on YouTube, and they don't have to watch the full 3-hour stream if they don't want to. We'll see how that goes.
So who's captain this next week?
That is actually a very good question.
So is it going to be you or Dylan? I want to be last.
You want to be last. That's probably a good idea.
I want us to be fully pirate knowledged before we go out hunting.
In that case, I should probably go next because I think Dylan jumped in when he heard me talking about it. So
Quinn says that's surprising. No, dude, I want us to be able to run that ship right so we can go hunt bitches.
That's. I have a feeling Bronson streams are gonna be chaotic. And they're chaotic already, but that'll be ridiculous. So yeah, that game's fun. There's a lot to do, so much to do. Just in terms of like getting your pirate and all your items customized the way you want, and getting your reputation levels where you want them to be, and
yeah, Shawshank, hurt bitches and steal gold. Fucking A.
the pirate life, my friend.
7:30 p.m. on Thursdays if you want to watch that, buddy.
I'm gonna try and get some. Quinn says, so what I suggest y'all do is play some LFG on the Sea of Thieves Discord and get some more experience with other crews. Maybe if we could get some groups, but
I would rather us just learn together, gel together.
I kind of enjoy learning together and just being crazy, but I'm also more than open to that. I need to get my reputation up with whatever the Skelly hunting group is. I need to get that up to 36 so I can get the coat that I want. So if people want to jump on and join me when I do that, then great. You can be on all day. Great. I'll let you know if I get on tonight. Late tonight I'm going to be with a friend's group playing something.
You want this game did make me do though?
What?
Made me go rewatch the first Pirates of the Caribbean and start the second.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Those movies are great.
Yeah. Those first two movies are real good.
I don't think I've had a bad experience with any of the movies. I know some people like to mess with some of the other ones.
I haven't seen 3 or 4 yet, or 5.
Oh, really? Okay. People talk mess about those movies, but I had a fun time.
So yeah, Sea of Thieves. I was with you. Like, I have fun with that game in other ways.
Yeah.
Looking forward to more Pirates Life, guys. Have a good day.
All right, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thursday, 7:30 p.m.
Yep.
PST.
We don't speak of 3, 4, and 5.
What are we gonna name this pirate stream?
I'll come up with something.
All right.
I'll come up with something.
I think it should be broader.
What's it?
Nothing. Never mind. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be working on trying to make it into a video or an episode, and while I do that, I'll be thinking of something. And if I can't think of anything, then I'll ask the crew.
Yar.
We'll probably need to come up with pirate nicknames. Well, actually, we have our usernames. What am I talking about? We're good.
And then also, like, I love the design of my pirate when I got done.
Yeah, no, you designed your pirate real good.
Yeah, no, I had a good time doing that. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game is. I hate playing it by myself. I tried playing it by myself yesterday. It's not fun. It feels like the worst parts of every MMO I've ever played.
Oh, I really enjoyed it by myself until I was attacked. It's really chill.
I enjoy the sailing more.
Yes, the sailing is great.
The actual mission structure and whatnot. Super scurvy craft. Whalers on the moon.
Perfect.
So yeah, I also had a good time with that. I think the sailing by yourself is fun. The rest of the game, starring Radley, Sarge, Neon, and Guest.
Sure. Yeah.
It's looking like Dylan might be that fourth though.
If he wants to keep hanging on Thursdays,
I'm
more than happy to have him.
If not, I yelled at Parker to get Game Pass. It's $5 a month.
Yeah, it's real cheap. Real cheap.
First month is $1. So anyway, we have God, what was it? I actually did play something else on Friday though.
Okay.
So I put more time into Black Mesa because I had a stream crisis. I was just like, I don't know what I want to play. And I'm just like, I checked like Twitch analytics and I'm like, Black Mesa.
Sure.
And that game is Man, you see how a lot of ways Half-Life 1 was like way ahead of the curve,
Yeah.
but then there are still parts of this where I'm just like, where I like look at stuff and I'm just like, this was what it, like the break glass to like the level of interactivity for a game in 1998 is like crazy.
Right.
So that stuff is great. The what's it called? I think the presentation's great. The story's fantastic. For a game that is essentially a you convinced your lady friend to pick up Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Quinn, do you have a girlfriend now?
Ugh.
Um, but anyway, back to what I was saying.
Black Mesa.
Black Mesa. I just like if you can get over the dated parts of it, I recommend playing it. It's cool.
Okay.
I don't know how much it is in the store these days. Also, that might contribute to my opinion on it. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
It's a copy of Black Mesa. Oh, $20? Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Get on that mess.
Okay.
There are definite parts of it where you're like, oh, right.
Right.
More or less. Quinn, you need to introduce us to your girlfriend.
More or less.
And then the last new thing I played is it surprised me because I was originally going to do Ori and the Will of the Wisps, continue that run. But then I realized there was a new game on Game Pass that I had downloaded but never hadn't played yet.
Okay.
And that was Power Rangers Battle for the Grid.
Yeah.
This game pisses me off real bad.
Why is that?
Because it's a great it's a great ass fighting game surrounded by the world's worst business practices.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And also it kind of looks like a phone game at points, but that doesn't really bother me as much.
Sure.
Like the story mode is legit really awesome. It's they pulled a storyline from the comics. They found a way to incorporate Zords. It plays very much like Marvel's Capcom 3.
Okay.
But one of the big problems is the fact that this is a versus fighter. Versus fighters need a lot of characters.
Uh-huh.
If you don't buy the first season pass, you only have 12 characters. There's 18 characters total.
Right.
It is cross-platform play. It is a lot of fun. If you are a Power Rangers fan, you will geek the fuck out the second you hear the menu music.
Yep.
They just like you can hear you see me like on the main title screen, like yeah, just fucking rocking out to it. If you go check the VOD. Quinn says Ivan Ooze isn't in it, and that makes me sad.
That's a bummer.
They can always add that as a character, though. But like
exactly.
But yeah, so I don't, and I can't, like there were certain things about it where just like the number one thing that disappointed me is Lord Zed was one of the season 1 characters.
Oh, that is a bummer.
I'm just like, no.
I want to play Lord Zed.
I know. Instead, you the villain options for the base game are Goldar, the Ranger Slayer, and Lord Draken.
Huh.
Lord Draken, what he is, he's an alternate timeline Green Ranger that stayed evil and successfully murdered all the Power Rangers and took over the world.
Well, then who's the Ranger Slayer?
That is the Pink Ranger in that universe.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a neat idea. It's a really cool idea.
I'm into it.
But like the Gold Ranger from Zeo was a DLC character. I was like, fuck, that's actually a character I really like. So we're going deep into the lore of Super Sentai ripoffs. Hell yeah, we are.
Yeah. Oh man, Power Rangers, especially Mighty Morphin, influenced me in so many ways. Dude, I cannot tell you.
Dude, same.
I need to. I have been wanting to check this out, and now that it's on Game Pass.
Yeah. So, but I liked it enough to where I was just like, I'm not gonna pay the $40 for this game plus season pass, but if there's a sale,
Sure. Like, yeah, exactly. Totally.
yeah, like because I want to see what Lord Zed plays like.
Yes.
Kimberly was every '90s kid's first crush. Let's be real, very much true.
That's fair.
So I did find out what my team was though. Playing
Okay.
this, at least from the characters I was allowed to play.
All right.
So Goldar,
All right.
Red Ranger, the original,
Sure.
and the new pirate Yellow Ranger.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah, so
That's awesome. They should have Bulk and Skull be like one character.
eventually, yes.
That would be so good.
I think they need to get more of the.
They need to get more actual fighters in it,
but yeah, because that's kind of the whole problem with this damn game right now.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yep. They'll get there. They're running tournaments and shit, so you know.
Yeah, no. They did a good job. Justin Wong and a bunch of other big names worked on this. Yipes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
They got some real oomph behind this.
All right.
Yeah, I think. Oh, and then also a lot of the best skins are like locked away.
Motherfucker.
Behind fucking the season 1 pass. Like, okay, so out loud. So like the green. So okay, you know how the Green Ranger and the White Ranger. Son of a bitch.
I love that Black Ranger.
He's
it's so good.
He's funny. Anyway,
I love it.
So so you know how the White Ranger and Green Ranger are the same gentleman?
Yes.
So the White Ranger is a skin for the Green Ranger that you can use.
What?
Yep. So,
right.
So like, I mean, that's fine. They're the same person. I get it.
Yeah, sure, fine.
The part that rustled my jimmies was the fact that skin is $2 or part of the season pass. That's the part where I was just like, well then, fuck you.
Wow.
I'm gonna look. Oh, let's look at this game's DLC. I want to see how gross this gets.
Sure. Let's look at it.
Look at it.
Look at it. Look at it.
No, I didn't want Bleeding Edge. I wanted Power Rangers.
Bleeding Edge.
That game was okay. I played the beta.
Did you? All right.
Yeah, it was all right.
Seemed like it had some cool style, but
so it's $16 on sale right now. Excuse me.
Yeah, Quinn said he's been talking about Bleeding Edge. Says it's really good.
I
want to check it out at some point here.
What's the collector's edition? I'm curious. What do you get? Do you actually get a full roster?
Well, I would hope so.
Season 1 pass, Lord Drakon Evo 2 skin, Battle for the Grid Kimberly Hart skin. So what's in the Season 1 Battle Pass?
Okay.
I need to know.
Sure.
Time Force Pink Ranger, Trey of Treforia, the Zeo Gold Ranger, Lord Zed, as well as exclusive Red Dragon Shield for Jason Lee Scott.
Ooh.
That is okay.
Yeah.
That's especially because like you know, the roster is already so small.
Yep.
Oh, the Season 2 pass. Oh, God.
Okay.
How many seasons are there? So in this, you get the Tommy Oliver skin. You get Time Force Eric Myers, Dash She character unlock, Anubis Doggy Kruger SPD. So...
Okay.
What do you mean? No, I just want to see all this game's DLC.
I watched Mighty Morphin. I've seen a little bit of Zeo and Turbo.
Yeah.
I checked back in like years later to see what was going on with Power Rangers, so I watched a little bit of Wild Force, I think was what it was called.
So I watched all the way up through Lightspeed Rescue.
Okay. Ah.
I watched all the way through Lightspeed Rescue, and what I can say is the peak of Power Ranger. If you just want to watch, Turbo is about when I started. This is what you should watch Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin through In Space.
Okay.
In Space is arguably the best Power Rangers. It's when shit got dark and they started adding like real plot lines.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Not Wild Force, Dino Thunder. That's when they went back to dinosaurs. I was like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's what Power Rangers is dinosaurs.
Yep. But I like the In Space shit, especially because they team up with the Ninja Turtles.
That's cool.
Yep.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah. Once again, highly recommend. Galaxy wasn't too bad either. It's just that they reboot everyone except Bulk and Skull. Huh. That's the only characters they keep.
Sure. I guess. I don't know.
But like at the end of In Space, like Zordon bites it.
Man, that's rough.
And they cleanse all the evil from the universe with that. Like it's like that is the end of the Mighty Morphin arc.
I was gonna say, like, wow, all right.
Like if you want to,
I may have to watch through all of it just to get the full picture. Because I fell off early.
Yeah, like if you want the full picture of the Mighty Morphin timeline, because everything after is just kind of like they occasionally reference back to it or a character will pop up or whatever. But like if you want the full like Zordon life, Mighty Morphin through In Space.
For my Power Rangers experience was very similar to my Yu-Gi-Oh experience in that I was hella into it, and then the movie came out and there were some changes, and I was like, I'm gone. This was fun.
The first Yu-Gi-Oh movie was shit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I stopped playing like about a couple months after that because the ban list happened for the card game.
Oh, right. Yep.
Bronson Fiore, the actual Power Rangers story. I don't know much beyond Lightspeed Rescue. I actually don't know shit beyond Lightspeed Rescue.
Well, yeah, because it just gets, to stick around for a show like that as you grow older is rough.
Like I watched episodes where they brought back old characters when they were like advertised. Like that Red Ranger episode where they brought back every Red Ranger.
That was really good. That was actually part of the reason I went back to Dino Thunder was Tommy was Black Ranger.
Yeah, okay.
So like I was like, all right, cool. I have something I'm invested in this, and that's how I found out about Furry Wolf Man being like new Zordon. I was like, what the this is going places.
Right.
Ugh. Okay, Power Rangers. The latest one started, let's see, season 2, March 2nd, 2019 till whenever, is Power Rangers Beast Morphers, and it's 3 guys, red, blue, yellow, with shiny colored face masks.
What a name. Beast Morphers.
Beast Morphers. It sounds like, it's funny because Power Rangers just eternally sound like they're from the 90s. It will never change.
Fact.
Yeah.
So,
wait a second. Wait a minute. I just scrolled down on the Beast Morphers line, and there's just a picture of a giant explosion with a bunch of Rangers, including the red and pink and blue. Oh, it has all the original Rangers.
I think that's their anniversary event they did for it.
Fuck yeah. I can find out what's going on. Yeah, Austin St. John returns as Jason Lee Scott for the latest season of Power Rangers, so that's cool.
All right. I really love how some of the people who worked on Power Rangers like love it and like constantly reference it, and then some people who worked on Power Rangers like fuck that show.
Yeah.
Forever.
There's some things I've heard.
Let
me tell you though, that movie, that latest movie,
never saw it.
Did you see that? You didn't see it? Okay, I loved it. A lot of people kind of bagged on it. It was, which some of it was certainly deserved, but I was totally into it. That's what a 2010s Power Rangers looks like.
Quinn says just bring back Beast Wars and be done with it.
I have a coworker at work who loves Transformers to death and says like, we have proven Transformers works in real life. Now let's do Beast Wars. We have the money. We have the technology. Let's make a good Beast Wars.
Sure.
And I'm not against it. For sure. So. I want to watch through the original Power Rangers again.
So, hey, we got news.
Do we have news?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay.
We might as well get this out of the way. Fuck GameStop.
Yeah.
Fuck this company.
We've been saying it for a couple weeks now, but do we have new
But we have
reasons?
new reasons.
Okay, great. Let's do it.
I did not see those figures, Quinn. You should DM me those or post them in the Discord.
Yes.
So, GameStop announced it will be closing 300 stores this year as part of its ongoing effort to de-densify. Yeah, and that's
De-densify.
COVID-19 has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
It closed 321 stores last year, bringing its store count down to 5,500. That said, according to the company's CEO, George Sherman, there are plans to meet or possibly exceed this number during this fiscal year. Means soon be plenty of game employees out of a job. Elsewhere during the earnings call, the retailer revealed that despite the coronavirus disrupting commerce and forcing all GameStops to close, there was actually a 2% increase in store close in March when compared to March 2019 due to Doom and Animal Crossing. They however, did end the fiscal year on somewhat of a decent note as a whole. For the final fiscal quarter, they posted a net income of $21 million. Or for the full year, the revenue was down 22% to $6.47 billion, which was a net loss of $470 million. They're leading to a considerable decline in both software and hardware sales. Less than this decline was a rise of 4% in collectibles.
Okay.
Let's see. Yet recognize we continue to face the temporary headwind of a lower current generation hardware and software as they delay anticipation of a new platform later this year. Looking ahead, GameStop notes it's currently difficult to provide financial guidelines to its investors given the coronavirus. However, the retailer does note it expects a challenging first 3 quarters with hopes that will be made up in the final, courtesy of the new consoles.
Okay.
So yeah, Quinn posted this in the Discord.
Oh boy.
Okay, that does look pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh God.
It's oh wait.
Zoom. Yeah, we gotta fast forward a bit. Sure.
Yeah, sign me the fuck up, boy.
Yeah.
Sign me up. Yeah, look at that. Look at that
I
fucking
haven't been
thing.
I haven't been into Transformers in a good long while, but
Beast Wars though, man.
Beast Wars.
Oh. I remember I had a Beast Wars toy. It was the beetle.
Oh
Or
really?
no, not the beetle, the rat.
Oh,
I
the rat.
had yeah, look at that. That looks so dope.
Yeah, I had the cheetah.
Um Alright, so but the real fuck you GameStop.
Uh-huh.
So Aaron, you're taking credit cards, right?
Sure.
You take credit cards when you're doing the in-store pickup, of course. Now,
Yeah.
if you were to be handling a stranger's credit card,
Uh-huh.
and during this pandemic, how would you want to handle it? What would you wear typically?
Well, usually I'd wear gloves.
You'd wear gloves.
Yes.
What if you don't have gloves?
I guess I'd have to find some sort of substitute or just I don't know.
Well, the
Find a way
company,
to
what GameStop has done, since they can't get everyone gloves, is the company has instructed employees to wrap one hand in a plastic bag to accept payments at the door.
wrap them in a plastic bag.
So you take your hand and you put it in a plastic bag, you grab the credit card with that, and then you go and run the credit card. But now you can't, like, you have to put the credit card in, and and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the bag, pull it inside out, and then grab it again, and then hand it back to the customer.
Don't you put the card in the slot yourself
Yeah.
when you go to a GameStop? Like I don't.
No, because they're handling everything at the door. So
Oh, that's right. Oh
so
God.
so you hand the employee your card at the door, and they go run it to the machine and fucking run the card, and then you put your baggie inside out,
Dude.
and then put your hand in it, and then hand it back to. This is what it says. The article from the fine folks over at the Boston Globe
Mm-hmm.
say. Uh, allowing customers inside the store. Let's see. But instead of allowing customers inside the store is doing curbside pickup, and employees are being given a specific and highly unusual instruction to let people pay at the door, according to a manager at a local store. Workers have been told to wrap a plastic bag around one hand to protect it from the exposure to the virus, open the door with a crack, take the credit card. The employees are then to run the card with a hand still encased in the bag, flip the bag inside out, leaving the card inside, put the purchase in the bag, and hand it through the door. So if that employee has disease, you're getting all a nice handful of it.
Yeah, like, stay home. Those Fortnite plushies aren't essential.
They're not. You will live. Let's see. So
this is what the original Xbox One was trying to save us from when it got rid of the drive.
It knew. It knew.
Don Matrick.
He knew the pandemic was coming.
No one believed him.
Lord. The message titled says chip card best practices. Says, lightly, you won't be able to get it off easily. Tape a GameStop plastic bag over your head and arm. Do not open the door all the way. Keep the glass between you and the guest's face. Just reach out your arm. It's like they're an animal or a pet, says a manager. The manager said it was infuriating that he's being able to sent to work at a video game store as being able to told to protect himself with a plastic. Is GameStop so unbelievably broke they can't afford gloves? Probably.
Yes.
I have to make a choice between my job that no one needs during a pandemic and not being paid, and possibly infecting people or being infected. We know for a fact the disease is contagious even when you're asymptomatic. GameStop is not considered an essential service according to the state and is not allowed to offer curbside pickup. Violators may face a criminal penalty or civil fine of $300 per violation. The manager said the district leader explicitly told him that the store had permission from the state to keep it open. GameStop, however, did not respond to questions allowing the payments at the door and instructed employees to wrap plastic bags around their hands.
Of course.
The company also did not justify that the service is not considered essential in Massachusetts. Employees who answered the phone at several stores confirmed that customers could come to the store and pay with credit cards.
Man.
With employees and customers' safety at our concern, our stores remain closed to customer access, including those in Massachusetts. However, we are processing orders on a digital basis through our new curbside delivery at the door shipping service. Only employees may enter stores at this time. Importantly, all GameStop employees have been assured they do not have to work if they are not comfortable and need to stay home to care for a family member. While GameStop is best known for as a provider of game and home entertainment systems, we also offer a wide array of production devices that are important to facilitate remote work, home, distance learning, and virtual connectivity.
Like what?
I don't know, like keyboards.
They're not selling those at the store.
They do. They sell keyboards at my store.
Why are you going to GameStop to get keyboard?
I'm not, but they
exactly
have that there.
But
they have headphones and fucking webcams and all that streaming bullshit.
They can send that stuff online.
They can, but some people want to get it at the store right now because
those people should not be out.
Yes, Aaron. This is why the disease still keeps spreading, though, because people are fucking idiots.
God, fucking.
They're so it. Like, I don't know what like. I was talking with my friend Ben about this. I'm gonna try and get him on into our chat because he would probably enjoy this conversation right now.
Sure.
We were talking about this. We were talking about how the fact that people, until someone they know gets it personally, they're not gonna give a fuck. Yes, Walters, Quinn. Yeah. So, and it's gonna keep fucking happening.
Yep.
What? How many cases were we at the other day?
120K
last I checked.
120K?
Yeah, which is a 40K jump in 4 days.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah. God damn it. It's just gonna keep getting worse, and we're just gonna have to keep reacting, I guess, dealing with it. Our dumpsters are still getting picked up, so I'm still going out and doing work. But until they stop picking up garbage, which I don't think they're gonna do. We're still coming.
Yeah, we've jumped up 50. We're up to 135K.
Yep. Oh my God, it's even higher.
15K jump in a day.
We're still trying to get tests out.
Well,
12 cases in Arizona, 6 recovered. Okay.
I mean, that's great.
That's not bad. Arizona's doing okay.
Yeah, no, New York is fucked.
New York's fucked.
New York might have to go into martial law.
Ugh.
Like, that's how bad New York is right now.
Man.
According to the mayor of LA, LA is going to get that bad in 5 days. Though the last map I looked at, the worst spots in the country were the Bay Area and New York. And also a city in Georgia.
Man.
So, goddamn it.
Oh, your poor glasses. Yeah. I don't know what the state of Seattle is. Still bad.
Yeah, no. Like, you just stay fucking inside.
God damn it. People.
Like, it's not hard. Play video games. Watch a movie. Read a book. Develop a new indoor hobby. Fucking masturbate. Do what you gotta do. Jesus.
There are apps coming out right now that are letting you have movie nights with friends again. Like, that's a thing you can do. And they have live chat.
Yeah, there's that.
Watch a movie with people.
You know, any board game that is in person exists on the internet as well.
Yep.
You want to play Uno? It's on Steam. Or your phone. Or your fucking tablet. Or your whatever. Like, Jesus H. Christ. Go read House of Leaves and trust in your sanity, says Quinn.
There's so much you can do for free online.
And if you have the money to pay for shit, even better. Because you have literally all the options in the fucking world to you.
Yep.
You know, if you got the space, play Dance Central. Get your exercise in.
Dude, get your exercise in.
Yeah. Fucking, just, dear Lord, man.
It's amazing.
I have left the house to go to 7-Eleven, and that is it.
Right.
We ran out of milk. I picked up milk.
Yeah. Yep. I go out for work, and then, I grab my groceries when I go to get my lunch, and then head back and hunker down.
And the thing is, my groceries now, even then I don't interact with people. It's literally like if I have just very little available to me.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, shit, here we go.
Yep.
Like that. That's it. That's what the 7-Eleven one is for. So, games.
Real Neon Outlaw says left the house to hit the Quick Trip and Fries.
What are you going to Fries for?
How's the Fries doing in that area? Because my Fries has gone so incredibly downhill. I wouldn't be surprised if they're closed right now. Someone took a picture. They were trying to sell GIMP for money.
Yeah. We got TP. Got it.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, dude, I'm just like...
It's infuriating, and it's just going to keep getting worse until it gets through their heads.
I'll say this. This has made it so, literally, I will only go to GameStop as a last resort.
Yep.
It's going to be, last resort, last out. Literally the way... what happened with Death Stranding, basically. Where, I checked Walmart, and I checked Best Buy, and I checked this, that, and the other. It's all right, GameStop's the only one that has it. Fine, I'll fucking go to GameStop.
Yep.
That is the only way. Yeah, it's low inventory and it's ration, but it's there.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair. We already told you our TP loophole.
Oh, man. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's that. GameStop sucks.
Yep. Still.
Other news story we have is Square Enix warns it can't control the release date of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Street date already broken.
Okay.
Street date is April 10th.
Okay.
But, however, many have broken it, according to Eurogamer. Square Enix also issued a warning saying it can't control when the game is released in Western region because of the COVID-19 lockdowns. Many countries are limiting entry or closing their national and state borders. Understandably, these restrictions are being implemented so the essential items can reach their destination as fast as possible. This does not mean that the box copies of Final Fantasy VII Remake will not be dispatched. It just means that we cannot control when the game will arrive. It's taking steps to ensure that pre-orders made through the Square Enix store will reach customers by April 10th. Meanwhile, some people breaking it have pictures have begun online. See, Reddit user Nate Lau 22 posted his with a picture of the deluxe copy in its packaging.
Okay.
Let's see. Square Enix is the only company facing these problems. Resident Evil 3 developer Capcom said the game would experience a delay in Europe before its April 3 date.
Sure.
This makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, fucking Reddit. Says quit. Yeah, so one, I hope I can find a copy of this early.
Yeah.
But no, just I mean, this is if you're worried about getting a late, digital is your answer.
Yep. It'll be a lot of space that you got to make, but
yep, like I'm not gonna rebuy Persona 5 Royal, but I know that there very well could be a shipping delay. It's supposed to ship tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll see.
I got this stuff shipped, and it shipped really fast. Newegg.
Maybe they're expecting you to build a folding at home computer.
Right. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Those guys in Newegg, they're heroes. Well, they help me out in a pinch. So, man, people. All right. Any other news?
Nope. That's it.
Kind of it. Everything's kind of grinding to a halt. It seems.
Basically, yeah.
We got some game releases coming, but things are getting held up. We'll see. We haven't seen the full effects of this lockdown just yet.
Right, because like Animal Crossing and Doom are already at like people's places, so.
And when Gold, they were shipping that stuff out already.
Yeah. So, but we got questions.
All right.
So we got questions and
in our Discord.
For the podcast.
Yep.
What's the first thing you do if you got your own private island, and what would you call it?
I called my island Blue Dot Island, but I was very tempted to call it Wild Island.
Of course. I called mine Inaba.
Sure.
I'd
probably call it like San Vanalona Island, which is very long, but it's an excuse to have another skate game.
Call it Los Santos.
Los Santos, yeah.
As for what would I do? I don't know. If I had assuming I have unlimited resources, like build a mansion.
Well, yeah, like the first thing you do is build your house. It's Minecraft rules, First thing you do is build your house to protect yourself from the creepers.
There you go.
And then after that, I don't know, get a system set up where you're getting resources, food, and all that fun stuff. And then I guess after that, I don't know. I guess I'd build a skate park. I'd finally have all the time I need to learn how to skate. So I'd probably do that.
I mean, this what do I have access to is the question.
Yeah, I'm assuming I have unlimited resources.
So do I have access to build a computer? Do I have access to a generator?
You would need the knowledge to build one. I'm assuming you would have like raw materials only.
So can I have like books shipped to me to like learn how to build that shit?
Can you read that question again?
What's the first thing would you do if you had your own private island, and what would you call it?
Oh, your own private island. I was thinking desert island. If you got your private island, that's different. Then yeah, I guess you would have access to computers. You could ship stuff. You'd have an address.
Yeah, okay, then fuck it. I'm like living large, son.
I would immediately try to get like an internet connection set up on my island.
Absolutely.
Sewer and electricity and all that, but let's get some internet. I want some internet.
The real utility you need.
Yes. Absolutely. This has taught me anything.
Yeah, no. You can shit in the woods. You can't deal with
I can't stream shitting in the woods without internet. Come on.
There you go. And then let's see, I posted our new emote. That's what's going to be, everyone.
Pull it up. Yeah, there you go.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
And then Nasty Smooth says, with the global shutdown, how many do you think this will affect game development and release dates? And the infamous industry crunch will be almost unavoidable if you want to meet their release dates. All right, so we'll handle that one because the second one's a gag question. Um, I think that I think it's going. So it's going to depend on the developer how prepared they are to work from home all right now.
Yep.
Like, so I think that a lot of U.S. based studios are going to be fine. Like, it's not going to affect them at all, and I think Japan's going to have a rougher time with it. As for release dates, I think we're going to go back to the 90s for a little bit, where if you're not familiar with video game releases in the 90s, they had release dates, but it was more of a vague suggestion.
Okay.
Like, hey, a game is coming out, like, October 5th. It'll come out around October 5th.
Everyone kind of practice. It's done when it's done. It wasn't just a Valve thing.
Well, yeah. Well, more of just a, like just shipping was it got there when it got there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, like, so, like, yeah, we'll try and get it to your store by October 5th. But, yeah.
So they'd probably advertise dates on like magazine ads, but
Yeah, like, there were very much experiences that was not the case. It got a little better with Sega when they entered the game and got a little bigger, and Sony, but, like, even through, like, the late 90s, there was a case of, like, yeah, this comes out on this date, but your Walmart might not have it.
great.
Versus now, where, like, the concept of that is insane unless it's because they sold out.
Right. Yep. Wow. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, this will definitely put a strain on things, but yeah, it depends on who's capable of working from home, because they can still compile all that information onto like some online, service and
Right.
test those games out and keep working on that from home.
Right. Yeah, like,
And honestly, they might prefer that.
I think QA might be affected a bit too as well. Which I sent you that I'm not sure if you watched that video, but some QA services are staying open during this bullshit.
Dude.
Which that is like a cesspit of like fucking germs and whatnot. So yeah.
All right. All right.
So yeah, no, that's yeah.
We're gonna see as things go on. As we were talking about it earlier. It seems like the console release dates are so far unaffected.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
I don't know what that's gonna mean for games. Like, I'm not even thinking about games in fall or winter right now.
There's too much good shit in the next 2 months.
First of all, there's a lot of stuff coming out right now.
Like, Doom's out, Animal Crossing's out, Resident Evil's gonna be out, Final Fantasy's gonna be out, fucking Last of Us is right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
If you missed the Wonderful 101, the remake is gonna come out.
That's right.
So it's like, and also you can buy this shit digital.
Yep.
Just shh. All right. That's pretty much it. So does anyone in the chat have any questions, comments, concerns? Anything to speak now or forever hold your peace?
Until next week.
Until next week. Then you can play a whole bunch.
You can always write us in the Discord. We're hanging out, so if you have other questions or anything that you want us to address on the Gamecast or right then and there, we're there.
Absolutely. All right. So I don't think that's anything. So tomorrow, hey, you'll be on streaming something.
Doom. I'm planning on Eternal Crossing, I think is what I'm going to call it for right now until Doom Eternal finishes. I'm going to start off with Doom Eternal playthrough. I hope like one level of that. Hopefully that takes about an hour and a half, and then Animal Crossing for the rest of it.
Okay. And then
that'll be Monday 7:30.
Then we got sorry. Then we got Thursday, Pirate Night, Sea of Thieves.
Yep.
Friday, I'll probably be hopping in on Dragon Ball, maybe some Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Cool. Then on Saturday, probably more of the same. And then Sunday, we got this again. So
more Super Gamecast.
Yep.
Hey.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you all for being beautiful people, and you have yourself a great day.
All right. Have a good week, everyone.
Mm-hmm.